Prologue: The Vanishing. Elmswood, a quiet rural town tucked between misty hills and dark forests, had never known fear until the night Emily Hart, an 8-year-old girl with wild curls and an infectious laugh, disappeared from her bedroom window without a trace. Her mother, Rachel, found the window wide open. A stuffed unicorn lay on the floor, one eye torn off. Her daughter's bed was cold, sheets tangled like a struggle had taken place. The town erupted in panic. Volunteers flooded the woods, helicopters circled above, and for a while, hope burned bright. Until they found Emily's blood-stained dress in a creek 5 miles out. That hope turned to mourning. Emily was declared dead, even though no body was ever recovered. And in the shadows, a name whispered through the town like poison. Noah Greaves. Ex-con. Loner. Creep. He was arrested, interrogated, and though the evidence was circumstantial, everyone knew he did it. Everyone, except the truth. Chapter 1. The Letter. 6 years later, Rachel Hart sat alone in her kitchen, staring at a letter slid under her door. No stamp, no return address, just one sentence, written in shaky handwriting. She's alive. She dropped her coffee. Was it a cruel prank? A lie? But deep down, something primal inside her whispered, what if it's true? She took the letter to the police. They humored her, reopened the cold case for formality. A week passed, then another. And then the killer cried. Chapter 2. A Tear from the Devil. Noah Greaves had been living in silent exile after being released for lack of evidence. No one believed his innocence. He worked nights, spoke to no one, and avoided mirrors. When detectives came to see him, holding the mysterious letter, he stared at it for a long time. Then his face crumpled. He wept. You found her? He whispered, voice trembling. Detective Isla Stone leaned forward. You tell me, is she alive? Noah nodded, slowly, painfully. I think so, he said. I left her food. I thought I could come back. But when I returned, she was gone. The room fell silent. You're saying you didn't kill her? Stone asked. I saved her, Noah said. From him. Chapter 3. The Other Man. Noah confessed that on the night Emily vanished, he'd seen a white van parked near the forest. He followed it, suspicious. Heard a girl crying. He intervened, managed to wrest her away from a masked man, wearing a deer skull on his head. He didn't call the police. He was on parole. No one would believe him. So he took Emily to an old survivalist bunker deep in the woods, left food, water, blankets, and told her to stay hidden. He promised to come back. But when he did, she was gone. Vanished. I thought the monster had come back, Noah whispered, wiping his eyes. Chapter 4. The Bunker. Guided by Noah's account, a search team located the bunker. Overgrown, half collapsed, and beneath the floorboards, a hidden chamber. Inside it, a mattress, rotting toys, broken crayons, and a wall covered in drawings. A child's world scrawled in fear. And one drawing stood out, a man with a deer skull mask. Next to him, written in shaky block letters, he watches at night. DNA on the crayons matched Emily Hart. She had been there. For months. Maybe years. But she was gone now. Chapter 5. The Unthinkable Truth. Cameras were set up around the site. Rachel refused to leave. Days passed. Rain fell. Then one morning, movement. A camera caught a blur, small, thin, wild-haired, crawling from the woods to a pile of food left at the site. It was her. Emily. Still alive. Malnourished. Mute, but alive. When Rachel saw her daughter again, she dropped to her knees, sobbing uncontrollably. Emily didn't speak, but the way she clung to her mother said everything. The whole town watched as paramedics wrapped her in a blanket. Noah, watching from afar, collapsed in tears. Chapter 6. Who was the real monster? Over weeks of therapy, Emily began to speak again. Slowly, painfully. And the truth unraveled. Harold Madsen, the school's beloved art teacher, had abducted her. A man trusted by every parent in town. He wore the deer skull. He had taken her back from the bunker when Noah disappeared. He kept her in his basement, drugged her, lied to her, told her she had no mother, that Noah was the devil, that the world was gone. He kept her like a ghost. When she finally escaped, she returned to the one place she remembered from before the drugs, before the lies, the bunker. Chapter 7. The Last Trial. Harold was arrested. Evidence flooded in, photos, journals, videos. The entire town was shaken. People wept in court. Parents clutched their children tighter. Rachel sat next to Noah during the trial. He never asked for forgiveness. He didn't expect it. But one day, Rachel turned to him and whispered, "Thank you for saving her, for trying." His hands trembled. Epilogue. Emily's garden. A year later, Emily planted flowers in the backyard. She still had nightmares, but also dreams. Noah moved away, quietly. Rachel sent him a letter every Christmas. On the news, they called it the Miracle Girl. But Emily knew she was not a miracle. She was a survivor. And somewhere in the woods, an old bunker still stands. Abandoned, quiet. A grave for secrets.